Alright, so this is like my millionth time recording this because every time I try to think about the whole Volition thing, I either just feel kind of empty inside or I just start ranting. So if you guys do not know, and if you guys do not know, which y'all should already, Volition closed down. They closed their doors. After 30 years, they're done. No more Volition. It's all over. And I'm not going to be one of those guys on the internet because there's motherfuckers on TikTok laughing, some people celebrating, and there's other people that generally feel bad about it. Like, I'm very surprised how big the news actually got. For a company like Volition, where I could see Power Cynical and Penguin Zero talk about it, it's kind of odd that this is huge news, surprisingly. I thought nobody was really going to talk about it. But to be honest, like, I do not really feel bad that Volition is gone personally. Because I know a lot of people on the internet are like saying, yep, the Saints Row reboot killed Volition. The Saints Row reboot did this. And I'm just thinking, no. That was the final nail in the coffin. I don't think the reboot was the reason why Volition shut down. You gotta think about it. Like, us Saints Row fans, we've been here for a long time, and we know what Volition has been doing with the franchise, and we know what really happened, what really closed them down. A lot of people are saying the Saints Row reboot because, to be honest, I think it all started back in 2013 when Saints Row 4 came out, and how buggy the game is, and how the franchise basically jumped the shark at that point. And from then on, the dominoes kept falling. So I've been seeing the fall of Volition for 10 years now. So it's not the reboot's fault, but the reboot did make the situation even worse. It's kind of nuts because even though I'm not going to put 100% on the blame on Volition with the direction the reboot went, but it doesn't change the fact that all of this killed Volition. All of it. But, you know, whatever. Let's stop talking about Volition now because there's nothing we could do now. It's over. The real question is, what's going to happen with the Saints Row franchise? So, a lot of people believe that the Saints Row franchise is like done because Volition is not involved anymore, which doesn't make any sense. And doing all my research from multiple Saints Row tubers and the Reddit, I'm gonna tell you what's happening with the franchise and what does the future look like with Saints Row. And first of all, Deep Silver still owns Saints Row, okay? Deep Silver owns Saints Row, and they are gonna be the ones that will make the next Saints Row game if it ever comes out. And I'm kind of excited / worried at the same time because, one, I'm kind of excited that a new studio owns Saints Row because I wasn't liking the direction that Volition went with Saints Row. So I'm kind of glad that's happening. But on the other hand, Deep Silver was the reason why Saints Row's story went that direction. So it is kind of concerning for many people. So honestly, I don't know what the future holds for Saints Row, but it does look kind of scary, I will not lie to you. And what about the Saints Row 2 patch? A lot of PC players have been waiting for this patch, and we haven't heard jack shit about it in a while. A few months ago, they did say they started working on it again, but now because of all of this happening, it's all up in the air. So personally, what do I think about the Saints Row patch? I don't think it's going to come out. I think it's all over already because there's so many things that's happening with Deep Silver, Volition, and everything in between. I don't think they're going to be working on the patch anymore. Forget the fact that there is multiple studios involved with this, and now Deep Silver is going to be fully involved with this patch, but it just doesn't seem likely, especially it's been so long since they announced the patch that it's just easy to accept that it's not coming out. But if you want to hear more information about that, Flippy recently made a video talking about the whole thing with Volition. So I recommend y'all to check that video out if you want more information about that. But that is everything, boys and girls. I would really like to know in the comments down below, how do you feel about this whole Volition incident? Are you excited that Volition is closed down? Are you disappointed or miserable that it's closed down? Are you concerned about the Saints Row series? I really like to know. Tell me in the comments down below. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'm out. Deuces.